What's up, everybody? Lifestyle editor David Gray here with you on this Wednesday afternoon. We're halfway through the weekend. Hope it's been a great week for everybody so far. And let's get right into it. I'm with you all a little bit earlier today. I have an interview lined up in a few minutes, bringing y'all more news. But like I said, I'm with the Livingston Parish News. You can find all of our content on www.livingstonparishnews.com. We're also very active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube, all your social media platforms. We do a morning and afternoon show Monday through Friday, as well as a weekly podcast. And so let's get y'all the traffic update right now. And a little after 4 right now, and the traffic looks looks like it's building up right now. You have your usual spot on Highway 190 near the Jubin Road intersection from 190, as well as on Jubin Road itself near that intersection. There's some traffic also on Highway 16 north of the interstate, or Range Avenue going towards Watson. And then if you look, there's some looks like there's some traffic on Highway 1027, kind of behind the Technology and Literacy Center. And then there's also some traffic building up on Highway 447 near the roundabouts in Walker, near Interstate 12, exit 15. And then it looks like also there's some traffic building up on highway near the intersection of highways 1025 and 447, and a little further west on 1025 as well. So your traffic looks like it's building up all in those areas, and looks like also on Interstate 12 eastbound it's starting to build up pretty good there. So just be on the lookout for that. And then your weather, which is brought to you by WVLA NBC 33 and WGMB Fox 44. Right now it is 95 degrees. It feels like it's 99, and it's sunny today. And then tomorrow it looks like it's a high of 94 with mostly sunny. There's a little bit of clouds. And then through the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it looks like the high is not going to exceed 91 degrees. Friday and Saturday, it looks like there's a chance of rain, but on Saturday, it looks like it's just going to be sunny. And then Monday of next week, according to BR Proud, it's a 40% chance of scattered thunderstorms, but it also looks like the temperature is going to be cooling down next week. The high won't, for Monday and Tuesday of next week, looks like it doesn't go over 86 degrees. So yeah, as we're getting into the fall season, it looks like temperatures are slowly starting to drop a little bit. But now let's get right into today's news. Our news reporter Kevin Fambro posted this earlier. A Hammond man got 10 years in prison from an Albany store robbery and gun shooting in 2018. Like I said, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison after pleading no contest to the armed robbery of an Albany store. Judge Robert Morrison sentenced Benjamin White, 25, to the sentence. He must serve without the benefit of parole, probation, or suspension of sentence. And this incident occurred last year in March of 2018 when Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office deputies were dispatched to a Dollar General in Albany in reference to an armed robbery with shots fired. Two men, according to District Attorney Scott Perry, 2 men entered the Dollar General with handguns and ordered everyone to get on the ground and pointed a handgun at the cashier before demanding cash from the registers. And then one of the suspects even also fired a shot at the store manager. She came out of her office. And after that, the suspects fled, and detectives were able to identify a shell casing at the scene, and they also found a cell phone that implicated Jermaine White, who was the brother of Benjamin White, and eventually Jermaine admitted that he and his brother Benjamin were the ones who entered the Albany store to rob it, and that Benjamin White had fired a shot at the manager, and Benjamin was taken into custody 4 days later. So yes, he was today sentenced to 10 years in prison. And then also some news out of Albany. LA 1064 is going to be closed until October 15th for replacement of the Little Nat Albany Bridge. So like I said, that's going to be closed until 7 p.m. on October 15th. So no traffic will be able to pass while crews replace the existing bridge. And Department of Transportation and Development also gave a couple of alternate routes. Westbound motorists can take LA 1064 to US 51, then to LA 442, and then to LA 43. And then eastbound motorists, it's the reverse of that. Eastbound motorists can take LA 43 to LA 442, then from LA 442 to US 51, and then from US 51 to LA 1064. Those are the alternate routes for that. And in some other news, the Capital Region Planning Commission is going to launch a household travel survey, and random households are going to receive invitations to take part in the survey. They're doing this in partnership with the Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development, and this is just this is a survey just to help solve the needs as the region's population grows and challenges like traffic congestion increase. Transportation planners need to collect current travel data to inform future transportation investments and prioritize improvements. And thousands of households are going to across the 5-parish region, that includes Ascension, East Baton Rouge, Iberville, Livingston, and West Baton Rouge. They're expected to participate from September to November of this year, and then they're going to randomly select households and invite out. They're going to receive a mailed invitation, and those households have the option to complete the survey via online, by phone, or through a smartphone app that's developed by the project consultants RSG. And when the survey is complete, the survey will help the region plan for a more efficient future transportation system. If you want more information on that, you can visit www.capitalregionsurvey.com. Now, switching gears from news to lifestyle. This morning I posted a story about St. Francis Episcopal Church in Denham Springs. They're holding a Blessing of the Animals this Saturday. It's kind of just a community get-together. For those of you who don't know, and it was also news to me when I was writing the story, St. Francis, the saint who the church is named after, is the most, of all the saints, he's the most closely associated with animals. So the church thought it would be a great thing to do to get the community together to have a Blessing of the Animals. That's going to take place on Saturday, October 5th from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the church, which is located at 726 Maple Street. And it's free and open to the public, and all animals are welcome, the organizers said. And the first Blessing of the Animals is going to be from 11 to 11:30, and the second one will be from 1 to 1:30. And during that time, there will also be a special presentation from the Baton Rouge Zoo, and they're also going to be bringing animals out there for kids to play with, learn about. And then there's also going to be pets brought from the Denham Springs Animal Shelter. So if you're an animal lover, this is a perfect event. It's also a good event to bring the family to, and it's free. So that's always a good thing. And then in some other news, we posted the spelling bee winners this year. For those of you who don't know, the Livingston Parish News, this will be the 37th year that the News has sponsored an annual spelling bee that is held in conjunction with the Livingston Parish Fair. And today we posted the story of all 36 spelling bee winners from 12 middle schools in Livingston Parish. And 2 winners from each school will actually compete in our annual spelling bee, which is going to be Tuesday, October 8th at 7 p.m. in the Green Barn on the Livingston Parish Fairgrounds. And just a reminder, the Livingston Parish Fair is opens this Saturday, October 5th, and it runs until October 13th, 2 Sundays after the start date. So if you want to see pictures of all the winners with their ribbons, we have that posted right now on our website. And it's always a fun event. And then lastly, today I also posted a story. We all know that Fall Fest is this Saturday in downtown Denham Springs. Well, one of the things Fall Fest they've really focused on in recent years is getting out some musical entertainment free. Once again, it's free for people to come enjoy. And this year they have a full lineup set. There's all the music this year is going to be taking place under the pavilion at Train Station Park, and they have a full slate. The River City Boys will be playing from 10 to 11. James and Jim Linden Hogg will be playing from 10 to 11 a.m. in front of Theater Antiques. And then after that, you have Surrender All playing from 11 to noon. And then the Odyssey Academy of Dance is going to have a performance from 12 to 12:30. And Tyler Dickerson, he's kind of the headliner of this. He was a contestant on The Voice in 2015. And he'll be performing from 1:30 to 2:30, and then Restoration Sound will close out the day playing from 2:30 to 4. So like I said, that's going to be, all that music's going to be at Train Station Park, and it's all free. So if you are a fan of any of those bands, you can check out our website to see all the times to know, and there's also brief bios on all the bands that are going to be playing. So yeah, check that out today. And so let's get this traffic and weather update for y'all again. Get y'all out of here on this Tuesday, and Right now, it looks like the traffic is building up on Highway 190 in Denham Springs near the Jubin Road intersection. It's also kind of building up along Jubin Road going towards 190. There's some traffic building up on Highway 16 north of the interstate going towards Watson. And then a little further into the parish, there's some traffic building up on Highway 447 in Walker near the roundabouts at Interstate 12. And then also some traffic building up a little further north on Highway 447 near the Highway 1025 intersection. Your weather today, which is brought to you by WVOA NBC 33 and WGMB Fox 44. It is currently 95 degrees and it feels like 99 degrees. And tomorrow looks like it's going to be sunny for the rest of this week. Mostly Thursday and Friday there's a partly cloudy, but it doesn't look like there's any rain on the forecast. And it's going to be a high of 94 on Thursday, and then Friday through Sunday, the high won't exceed 91 degrees. But on going into the beginning of next week, Sunday, there's a chance of scattered thunderstorms, and on Monday that really increases a 40% chance of scattered thunderstorms on Monday. But early next week, we're seeing the temperature starting to drop. The highs won't exceed 86 degrees. So yeah, as we're getting into the fall season, it looks like we're going to finally start seeing some cooler weather. Not really cool necessarily, but cooler weather. But like I said, lifestyle editor David Gray with Livingston Parish News. You can find all of our content at www.livingstonparishnews.com. You can also find everything that we have posted on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. We have a morning and afternoon show that we publish Monday through Friday, as well as a weekly podcast done by our publisher and editor, McHugh David. So see y'all tomorrow.